Hi, this is Mukaddas. So today I am going to teach you a topic which is really not complicated, but we can say it's confusing. So most of the students get confused in this topic, that is difference between phoneme and phone. So basically the phone and phoneme both are the units of sound. So many students get confused. Even when I was a student, I am a student, but when I was in my first year, so I also got confused in the difference between phone and phoneme. So then I did a lot of study about it. Then I know the difference between them, and I will transfer my knowledge to you. So what's the difference between phone and phoneme? So let's start. Firstly, phone studies in phonetics and phoneme studies in phonology. See, phone is a basic unit of phonetics, so of course we will study it in phonetics and phonology. Phoneme is the smallest unit in phonology. That's why we study we study phoneme in phonology. Now, firstly, let's see what is phone. Basically, phone is a concrete form of sound and phoneme is an abstract form of sound. Now let me tell you what is concrete and what is abstract. Concrete means something that is visible or something that can be mere, okay, or which can be sensed by our five senses. And abstract means that something which is not existed. No, it is existed, but it cannot be seen by our eyes or it cannot be felt by our senses. It's abstract in our mind, okay. It's existed in our mind, not physically represented, okay. So then we have symbols. That how can we know that this word is phoneme, sorry, this sound is phone or this sound is phoneme. We represent phone and phoneme by a small letter. So how can we know that here p or b or a small letter is show phone or phoneme? So we have basically a square bracket which shows that this letter is representing phone, not phoneme, because when a letter is put between a square bracket, that will be known as phone. That will show that it is phone, and we study it in phonetics, okay. Then we have phoneme. So basically phoneme is represented by the slashes. When p, b, m or any phoneme or any, we can say, letter in easy language put between two slashes, that means that specific letter shows phoneme, not phone, okay. And that we study in phonology. Now I have a new knowledge for you. Not new knowledge, but we can say an interesting fact, which I am going to tell you in the next slide. See, actually, phone and phoneme both are same things, both are same. How? See, when a sound is in our mind, that will be known as phoneme. Why? Because phoneme is an abstract sound, okay. But whenever we utter or we produce that sound, that will be known as phone, okay. So I have drawn a graph, or we can say chart, for you, so you can easily understand the concept of phoneme and phone. So here I have mentioned the name of my slide, that is conversion of phoneme to phone. Now phoneme convert into phone. How it's convert? So let's tell me. Firstly, in the first circle I have written phoneme, then we have phone. Firstly we have phoneme in our mind, okay. Then when we utter it out, it will be known as phone, okay. Then we have second thing. Second is mind to mouth. When phoneme or sound is existed in our mind, it will be known as phoneme. It is phoneme, but when we utter this sound from mind to mouth, uh, it will be known, or it can be converted into a phone. So yes, phone, yes, phone, because in phonetics we were studying the physical properties of sound. Now when we have physical properties, then we can study sound. So that's why in phonetics we study the physical properties of sound, and sounds are concrete, those are phones. Okay, then we have third circle, that is phonology. See, when we have phoneme, it is in our mind, then it will be studied in phonology. Okay, but when this abstract sound will be uttered out through the mouth, or it will be changed uh, into in a concrete form, it will be studied in phonetics. Okay, so the last line shows the thing that whenever sound is in our mind, it will be studied in phonology, and whenever it comes in our mouth, it will be study in phonetics. Okay, so basically we can say we have a cycle which moves around phonology and phonetics. How? See, firstly we have phoneme in our mind, that will be study in phonology. Okay, then when we just utter out that phoneme from our mouth, when we utter out at that time, that will be studied in phonetics. How? In which branch? In articulatory phonetics, because in which we studied how we articulate and how we produce sounds. Okay, so suddenly, simultaneously, when the sound just utter out from our mouth, they will be studied in phonetics, in acoustic phonetics, because in acoustic phonetics we studied the physical properties of sounds, like frequency of sounds in the air. Okay, then after that sound will be studied in auditory phonetics, that how the listener perceive their sound. So basically this is a cycle which starts from phonology or phoneme and ends to the phone or phonetics. So that's all for today. Today I have completed the difference between phone and phoneme. Basically, phone is studied in phonetics because it's concrete and we can measure its physical properties. So that's why it's concrete. And we have phoneme. Phoneme is an abstract sound which cannot be seen or measured. That's why we study it in phonology. So thank you so much for listening me, and if you have any question or inquiry, you can ask me in the comment box.